Right, so I've got this in the sale. Got about £200 knocked off this, and it's a remodelled and it's a diesel rail car. I'll show the end of the box. It's an MB173-S with many features on this. I like the colour scheme on this, as you can see on the picture on the side. It's well, I like it. I think it's really a nice livery. It's something a bit different. So I take off the box lid. In the box now, with most new remodels especially, you don't get any instruction manuals, which is a real shame. You've got to scan this QR code, which I think is wrong. You should have instructions. When you're paying a lot of money for an item, you should have a basic printed instruction manual in the box. So where I bought this from is printed out all the functions, operating functions, so it's quite a lot for this model. Thanks, Chris. So let's have a go. Got a lovely sponge, thick sponge, shiny spongy material, well protected, so I'll get that out of the way. And inside we've got some really nice, actually, some detailed parts and some etched plates, corridor, separation unit thing there, I don't know what that's about. And then we've got some more etched plates, couplings, etc. You want a double unit up. Right, so I'll get this one out, I think. I'm actually going to be very careful how I get this out. Nicely wrapped. This is a dummy car, so yeah, as you can see on the on camera, it's really highly detailed, this model. It's got interior lights, special effects features on the interior lights, got a curtain there half shut. Very fine detail on the handles there, absolutely amazing. Print work is amazing. Got a silver stripe inlay between the cream and the green. I might scan that colour to see what name that is. Roof detail is absolutely superb. Cabin detail is beautiful. Got window wipers, a curved glass effect. Bumpers, a lighting. Swap it around the other end. And look at that for detail. That's amazing. So on this you've got electric couplings which pass the digital information to the other end from the drive car. But not only that, the magnetic couplings, but also transfer the data as well, or information for the lighting for this particular coach from the drive car. I've never seen that before on a model. I just hope it goes around bends because it's a long wheelbase. It's quite a bit of flex on that. Even if it doesn't go around bends and it doesn't work, I'll still keep it. You can see the steps, metal step detail there. It's just absolutely stunning. Really high, fine detail on this. Beautiful. Beautifully made that. All the corridor detail, compartment detail on this side, it's even better. Look at that. Wow, all the inlets, inlaid chrome metal window frames. Got engine room detail on this model as well. So let's put that aside. That's the dummy car. The main unit is here. This is quite heavy. And again, detail is outstanding. All the metal steps, metal inserts. Stunning railcar this. ESU lock sound 5 I think on these. The custom sound files made by RE, which are unavailable. If you mess up these sound files, you ain't getting another one quick. And cab details, again, is really nice. Superb. Bogie detail. It's got fine detail on there. So yeah, this is stunning. You've got the engine room light and detail in it when you power it up. So yeah, that is a stunning model. Stunning. It's better to look at in person, in real life, to appreciate the detail of the seating. So that's it, it's out the box. And see if I can wire it up on the track. I'm not sure what radius this will go around, so I'm going to find that out next. So the minimum operating radius is 420, which is what I've got a lot of on my curves on my layout, are these 420s. Well, I think there's about 2 or 3 corners where I've got this R420 36 degrees, so radius 420, and apparently that's where it can run around. Anything tighter than that and it'll just decouple, so I'm going to do a test on it to see if it works. But the instruction manual is very good, very well laid out, and explained everything about the model. But obviously you don't get an actual physical manual with the actual train. It's a 28-page manual, so I downloaded it and put it onto a USB card, a micro USB, a spare one, a very small 2 GB card. So I'm going to shove that in the box of the train when I'm not using it, or you can just put it on a file or print out a massive A4 28-page document and put it in the box. So what I'm going to do next, I'm just going to scan the colour of this train just to see what colour it is. Right, so I'm just going to scan this colour. I'm just going to log on to colour reader. Just going to calibrate that spectrometer, and I'm going to place it over the top, read the colour, and that colour comes up. This is on a RAL equivalent, silver willow green, and for the yellow, see what it comes up with that. I've got a silver green yellow. That's interesting. So that's that. Let's have a look and see how it powers up. Yeah, so to connect this up, all you do is push it together, and the magnets and the electrical connection is all in one, and that's it. And that is a really nice, tight, beautiful, highly realistic connection there. But how that's going to go around bends, especially in a 420 radius curve, without uncoupling, I do not know. Well, anyway, I'll find out in a minute, so I'll just power it up now anyway. Right, so here goes. I'm going to try it around this 420 radius, see if it works. So carefully just carefully move it around this section here, because I'm just thinking, how's that coupling going to work? Wow. Pretty gobsmacked how that's worked and not uncoupled. Wow, that's pretty amazing. So let's change it the other direction. Seems to work nicely, that. Very nice and smooth. So that is good news, because that means that model, hopefully, once it's all running etc., it will run. Because on my layout I have extremely tight curves, like that one. Or say you've got a helix, you'd have curves like that coming out, going round and round if you was on a helix. So hopefully, I think it should work on a helix. So I've got really tight radius 420 there, and two 420s in the tunnel where it does a sharp right out the tunnel. The rest of the curves on the layout are all flexi track, and I think the other tight curve I've got is here, but no passenger trains go through that area. So yeah, that is all good news up to now. Really happy with this model, really happy. So that's it really, that's the unboxing and a bit of a look at this beautiful model. Look at the roof detail there, got all the fans, really nice that.
Genève. Vous êtes arrivé à Genève, Cornavin, terminus du train. Tous les voyageurs descendent de voiture. Les voyageurs sont priés de préparer leurs pièces d'identité pour le passage en douane. Pour votre sécurité, ne traversez pas les voies. Veuillez emprunter le passage souterrain s'il vous plaît.
Well, this model is a very special model. The way it's made is absolutely amazing. We've only got, at first I thought it was driven on both bogies like on other similar models I've got of smaller rail cars, but it's only got 2 axles driven to push and pull the whole system. But I'm pretty 100% sure this is a coreless motor. If it is a coreless motor, it'll run at low amperage and it'll have more torque and power to move the train, because the coreless motors are a lot more powerful, hence one motor at that end. And to program this set, you've got to program individually. If you want to change the address, you've got to do it on this car individually, and then that car, and they've both got to be on the same address. There's a Plux 16 decoder in the dummy car, in the roof area. I think it's up here on the roof. There's a Plux 16 there, Plux 22 below here. Underneath there's a door where the Plux 22 goes in, and there's a speaker, etc. underneath the floor of the train. And all the information goes through the magnetic couplings. I think that particular coupling is the best coupling I've ever seen on a model train. It's just absolutely brilliantly designed, because it just goes together by itself. It just pulls itself together, easy to disconnect. The information goes through the magnetic metal couplings, which is ingenious. Never seen that before. I just hope that it's reliable and works okay. But the TGV couplings on the re-TGV, they're amazing as well. Really, really stunning design. Similar sort of ingenious coupling. Simple, but highly reliable. Yeah, so overall on this model, I'm absolutely blown away by it. I think it's definitely worth the full recommended retail price of about, I think it's about 450 quid, this model. And the sound, I think it's worth that. In fact, I think it's worth more. And I paid £250 for this, which is an absolute bargain for what it can do. All the sound on this train is absolutely amazing how it works. The lighting and the cab lighting, everything is absolutely beautifully streamlined and fitted on the train. The interior features and the seating and all the little bits and bobs, just amazing. Engine detail. I'd be tempted to open it up and put passengers in. I think it's fairly easy to do, but I'd like to put some really high quality knock or prizier figures in there, and maybe put a driver in. It's a shame that they don't put a driver in. They go to this amount of detail and never put a driver in these models, which I find bizarre. But again, it's all extra costs on the manufacturing.